So anyway, I will discuss this later. I'm just gonna read my research about this. So in many parts of the world, love is nurtured in daily moments, morning coffees, shared meals, and quiet evenings. But for millions of Filipino couples, love must survive across oceans and time zones. Whether separated by economic necessity or the pursuit of a better life. These couples live out a kind of love that is deeply rooted in sacrifice, trust, and loyalty. So the reality of separation. Overseas Filipino workers, which is OFWs, are often called modern day heroes, but their partners and families are silent heroes too. Many couples endure years of physical separation. One may be in the Middle East as a nurse, the other in the Philippines raising children and taking care of family elders. In New Zealand, Canada, or the US, some are waiting to be reunited permanently with their spouse once visas, papers, and life conditions align. This kind of arrangement isn't easy. Birthdays are missed, anniversaries are celebrated through screens, conflicts arise and must be resolved without hugs or the comfort of presence. But still, many survive and thrive. Love in action, sacrifice, and support. In Filipino culture, love is a verb. It shows in action. The partner working abroad often bears the emotional weight of loneliness, cultural isolation, and the pressure to send money back home. Meanwhile, the one staying behind must manage the household, raise children, and provide emotional stability. So, each act, no matter how small, is an offering of love. Sending a balikbayan box full of favorite snacks and clothes, waking up at 3 a.m. for a video call, recording a child's school's performance so it can be watched later overseas. So this gesture says, I'm here even when I'm not. The foundation, trust and communication. Long distance relationships anywhere requires trust. But for Filipino couples, this trust is often shaped by values like tiwala, which is faith, and paninindigan, commitment. Technology helps bridge the gap by its emotional transparency and consistent communication that sustain the bond. Many couples create routines, daily chats, share prayer times, and online date nights. Despite the lack of physical touch, their emotional intimacy deepens. They become each other's confidants, supporters, and cheerleaders across thousands of miles. So, um, faith and family, anchors of resilience. Filipino couples often drew strength from two pillars, faith and family. Religion plays a big role prayers of forces safety, protection, and reunion are daily rituals. Families too provide emotional scaffolding. Grandparents step in to help raise children. Siblings provide moral support. The idea that they are part of a larger unit, not just individuals, keeps the relationship strong. And in many cases, the long term vision keeps them going to be together again, to build a home, to retire in the Philippines, or to finally live under the same roof. The reunion, a love reunion. Okay, for some, the distance ends, whether through migration, contract completion, or retirement. The reunion is emotional, even transformative. It's not just about being physical together again, but about rebuilding a life with the same person who waited, endured, and hoped with you. These couples don't just survive distance, they build deeper love because of it. And in my conclusion, long distance love among Filipino couples isn't perfect. It comes with tears, misunderstandings, and longing, but it is also a testament to the Filipino spirit, resilient, faithful, and full of love that transcends space and time. For every couple enduring the miles, their story is proof that love, real love, loyal love knows no borders. Napakaganda yung topic natin. So,
Yeah.
for me, hindi ako relate dito kasi siyempre nandito yung asawa ko. So, hindi ko talaga siya ma-apply sa buhay ko. Napaka, I imagine napakahirap siguro, no? Kasi nga kami nga lang ni Edgar, 2 weeks lang ang gap namin. Talagang constant na ang video calling namin. How much more pa kaya na nasa ibang overseas, ibang bansa, no? Napakalayo nila. Yung faithful nila sa bawat isa, dapat tibayin, di ba po? So, kasi there is a family bonds naka-align sa kanila between them, the children, of course. Pero sometimes, of course, there are times na family breaks because of that.
Mga
Yep.
temptations.
Yep,
Marami
pretty
tayong
much.
temptation.
Yes.
Yeah. On both sides.
On
Yeah.
both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the other side longing for their husband and the husband longing for the wives and nag-ano lang, kumbaga, flying lang when it comes to reality and all that stuff.
It really takes a lot of support
It
from,
is,
from
it
each
is.
of the family. Lalo na yung naiiwan din sa Pilipinas na maraming mga anak.
Mm.
Yeah. Na you have to take care of the children. Tapos kapag nagkasakit din yung mga bata, yeah, hindi ka basta-basta makauwi dahil obviously it's very expensive.
Oh, yeah,
So, mahirap
money
talaga.
din ang bridges diyan kung gusto mong umuwi pero hindi ka makauwi dahil nga walang financial
Bridges, barrier.
barrier. So,
Barrier.
So we're thinking more, siguro dito sa New Zealand nangyayari na rin dati during the time of Ryan and for me as well, and for you, Rika. Oh no, not for you because you came single, but between me and Ryan, it was easier for us to bring over our family. Pero ngayon medyo mahirap na.
Oh.
Medyo mahigpit talaga.
talaga lang mahirap.
Pero
Mahirap
ang
ngayon.
ano nun, ang challenges kung ikumpara mo from 20 years ago at saka ngayon, ngayon hindi na masyado nangungulila yung mga OFW natin. Ikumpara mo nung 20 years ago.
Yeah, kasi walang video
doon,
call eh.
wala mga video call yun eh.
Wala pang social media.
Long distance pa, collect pa nga minsan.
Kayo ni Mitch, noon wala pang
Wala pang internet nun.
Wala pa po, wala pa.
pang Facebook.
Wala.
Naabutan ko
Sa
din
8
yan.
nag-umpisa yung Facebook eh. Oo.
Yeah.
Kaya masyadong
Hindi,
mahal, diba?
ano pa, later pa, hindi 2000.
Wala pa nga cellphone drive no, di ba?
May cellphone na.
Pero
May
mahal.
mga cellphone na, pero ano yun, analog, hindi siya digital o
Ay,
smart.
tama.
So, analog yung letter A mo, 3 beses mo pang pindutin yung letter A mo. Tapos yung letter T, so parang 5-6 yata kasi PQRST eh, 4, tak, para makuha mo yung letter T lang.
Yeah. Kasi nung sa time ko talagang ang mahal ng
Ng call, long distance call, di ba?
Yung mga long distance call ng telecom dati, grabe. Sige, baynahan. Kasi naubos na. Mahal na lang babayaran ko. May mga prepaid card na yun eh. Hindi, minsan yung ano mo, magkano yun? Parang ang $20 mo na prepaid card, parang 10 minuto lang.
Mayroon pa yung Telegram, ano, di ba? Yung ilang words mo lang isulat.
Oh, yung Telegram talaga.
So blessing talaga ngayon
Yung technology na nakakatulong na siya kasi may mga video call na. So meaning even though you're not physically there, pero kahit papaano mawi-witness mo yung mga milestone ng pamilya mo, ng mga anak mo sa paglaki.
Yeah.
Hindi katulad nung mga 20 years ago na umiiyak na lang yung OFW kasi hindi siya nakauwi para samahan yung anak niya na pumasok sa graduation, yung mga ganun.
Yeah.
It was very challenging in previous decades. Pero ngayon, even though mas gugustuhin pa rin nila na andun sila, yung presence nila andun mismo, Kasi yung feeling ng mga bata din, sana andito si Papa.
Oo,
Hindi
tama.
lang yung video. So sa atin nun, ganun din yung feeling. Same din yung feeling. Ang adequacy lang ng communications ngayon, kasi nga may mga video calls, video conferences and stuff, leaves a little bit of nakaka-lift siya. Hindi siya nakaka-solve ng problem, pero nakaka-lift siya ng
Makes it
burden.
better.
Oo,
Ah.
oo.
So yun lang yung
Nakakatulong lang siya.
nakakatulong siya, pero hindi
Oo.
siya ang
Yeah.
na minsan kasi yun yung lagi kong nirarason eh.
Mm.
With technology these days, it's easier na lalo na pag yung mga labing-labing na yun, walang problema yan. Kasi pwede mo naman lang i-telegrama yan. So bayad ka lang ng $2. Yung panahon na yun ba?
Mm.
Pero kung problema yung ipapadala sa'yo, yung tuition ng bata, yung mga ganon, ay, siyempre tatawag ka ngayon, magkano kailangan mo? Tapos pupunta ka pa ng Western Union. Hindi ngayon, online na lang ang
Online na
transfer
lahat eh, wala
Dati,
na.
pupunta ka pa. Kung dairy farmer ka,
Ayun,
ang
layo.
layo mo pa, 'di ba? Pupunta ka pa ng town para mag-deposit tapos sarado pa pala yung tindahan, pabira. Yung mga ganun na challenges ba. So, now it's easier na, it's more convenient because of the powers of internet, na global.
So malaki din talaga tulong in social media, internet, tsaka mga ganan
Definitely. Technology
to help
helped us
the
a lot.
mm, the
Nakakatulong
loneliness
siya.
of
Oo.
the person.
Yun nga, so ang isa din na kaya nga trying to find resolutions
Yes.
to address loneliness and mental health or depression. Kasi bali sa Pilipino kasi hindi naman uso yung
Oh, yung
depression.
mga ganon depression.
Hindi sila naniniwala ang naniniwala lang ng depression, yung may alam tungkol sa depression at saka yung mga mayayaman.
Pero
Sabi nga ng
actually,
isang kaibigan.
kinoconsider nila ngayon yung mga mental illness. Meron
Meron na sa Pilipinas. Pero
meron
yun
na.
nga, yung mga mayayaman nga, yung may kaya. Pero yung nakatira ka lang dyan sa slum,
Nakatira ka sa probinsya na pinoproblema mo yung pagkain mo.
Oh.
Hindi
Hindi mo na pala alam na yung anak mo may schizophrenia na pala.
yun lang, hindi ma-detect because you cannot really afford a doctor to actually diagnose
Yes.
someone with mental health. Yun yung nagiging challenge sa atin hanggang ngayon. Pero at the end of the day, resilience, tinuturo talaga sa atin ng resilience. And one of the old traditions of teaching the younger generations resilience about not believing in other stuff. Even though may impact yun sa kanila, pero if you build resilience to deter depression or mental health, pwede, basta importante lang yung strong na support. Ang advantage lang naman kasi doon is marami ka talagang makausap. Yung kapitbahay mong marites, pwede mong kausapin. yung lola
Mirasol.
mo,
Si Mirasol.
yung lola mo, tsahin mo, kasama mo sa bahay. Dito kasi, even though we have the Filipino community as a culture, pero we're still embedded with the Kiwi value of individualism.
Yeah.
So nahati. So pag tumagal ka dito, ma-adapt mo yung kultura ng Kiwi. Pero at the same time, i-preserve mo lang din yung sayo. So yun lang naman yung importante. So dito, love not lost. Pag pinag-usapan kasi natin yung mga breakdowns, ay wag na lang natin talaga itakel. Kasi may nangyayaring talaga. Ako, dami kong naririnig sa Samoa. Yung mga Pinoy andun sa Samoa. Marami statistically. Ang mga Pinoy dun. Lahat yan sila may mga asawa. Pero sila dun nagsasama-sama sa Samoa. Yung workmate. Naririnig ko talaga yan. Yan, stats yan. Totoo yan. Meaning meron talagang na yung even though may asawa ka sa Pilipinas, pero dahil nangungulila ka,
Yeah.
tapos may kasama kang babae dito, iba na yun, di ba? Pero those are the, yun, kung titingnan mo siya in a statistical perspective, minority yun. Very maliit lang talaga na porsyento yun. It so happen lang na yung relationship broke down, those kind of stuff. So yun, yan. Pero gaya na sabi ko, love is not lost.
Yeah.
Yun yung kagandahan na may komunidad tayo dito para hindi mangulila nga. Tapos ang lang yan, yung mga trabaho natin dito is to remind them na wag mong kalimutan ang asawa mo doon.
Tama.
Hindi yung katulad diyan mag-abang-abang ka diyan sa McDonald's. Yun, yung nakikinig ngayon, alam niyo yung ibig ko sabihin. Anyway, so yun lang yun sa akin, Rick.
And
Ikaw,
don't,
Te.
don't expose yourself to temptation din.
Tama.
Para kasi kung sino rin yung kasama mo na kumbaga natitempt, then it's easy.
Hindi, alam mo anong pwede kong i-conclude dyan, even though akin lang ito na opinion. Yung mostly yung nakukuha ng temptation, yung hindi, yan yung mga hindi pala simba.
Tama.
Pero ikaw kung nagsisimba ka, talagang magigilty ka eh.
Oh.
Yeah. Especially may mga anak ka. Yeah.
It's not about kung may anak ka o wala. Ang ano lang naman yan.
Kumbaga wala kang takot na
kasi walang guidance eh.
walang guidance
Walang
sa Holy
guidance
Spirit.
eh. So wala kang guidance with faith ba kumbaga.
It's strong talaga yung faith mo.
Yes,
Alam mo,
exactly.
it's not right.
So,
Yeah. Tapos yun nga, yung close communication ng mag-asawa.
oh.
So now, there's no reason not to communicate.
Oh,
Basta-
kasi may technology na eh. So anytime talaga pwede mo tawagan yung asawa mo.
Ngayon, kung ayaw mo lang na sumagot or ayaw mong tumawag or ayaw mong, if you don't want to communicate, yun na, choice mo na yun. Kasi meron talaga, kahit na anong tawag mo pa, anong text, kung hindi ka sasagutin talaga.
Yeah.
Yun lang yun. Yun lang yung ano. Hindi, kasi kung halimbawa naman yung asawa sa Pilipinas, bibili ng bagong sasakyan. Sakit na ulo ng OFW dito.
Yun lang kasi ang disadvantage ng mga asawa sa Pilipinas. Akala nila yung mga pares nila dito ay maraming pira, ang hirap kaya. Lalo na sa accommodation, mga cost of living dito. Hindi,
kaya nga ako very particular masyado ako sa mga yung nagka-campaign na pumarito kayo dito sa New Zealand. Nilalagay kasi nila yung piso conversion.
Conversion. Hindi nila alam na mayroon pang
hindi pa kasama doon yung mga cost of living.
Exactly.
So yun nga, kumikita ka nga ng magkano ba yan? 7,000 to 8,000 pesos per hour. Per hour ha? 8,000 pesos per hour. Ang galing. Pero doon pala 6,000 pesos na pala per day yung renta. Per day yun, 6,000 pesos.
Hindi nga nila sinama yung cost of living doon sa advertisement. Kung sinama pa lang nila, siguro mag-iba yung
mag-iba yung nag-iisip na pumarito.
Exactly.
Pero hindi, ganun na talaga. Kung gusto mo talagang magbenta o mag-pitch o mag-market na para makapunta dito. Pero at the end of the day, ito lang ang iisipin naman talaga. Pag lumabas ka ng bansa, mas malaki kikitain mo. Ma-Hong Kong ka man, ma-Saudi, ma-Middle East ka man, ma-New Zealand, Australia. Mas malaki pa rin ang kikitain mo dito kaysa doon. Ang challenge lang, wala kang ang kamag-anak. So, dito na yung topic
dito
ni
na
Rika, lumalabas yung love.
Yung long distance.
At saka yung you miss out on the growing up of your children.
Exactly, yes. Ang nakaganda lang, pag dito ka, choice mo na tumira dito sa New Zealand, it's a better future for your family naman.
Yeah, at least may chance kang kunin sila.
Yes, yes,
kung
that's
doon ka
right.
sa Hong Kong or doon ka sa Saudi.
Hong Kong meron te.
Meron
Hong Kong. Hong Kong, Singapore meron.
Middle East wala talaga.
Sa Middle East wala. Karamihan. Kahit sa Dubai, may challenging din masyado. Pero European countries,
Canada,
America, Canada, mga Commonwealth countries.
Ngayon,
tumatanggap sila buong mag-anak sa Ukraine.
Loko-loko. Wag na.
Sa Ukraine. Dito lang banda sa may dito banda sa may France.
Sabi siguro dito na lang ako sa Pilipinas.
Bahala na lang siguro.
Depende, baka sundalo pala yung pupunta doon, di ba? Hindi mo masabi.
Wag na.
Pero yun yung mga Anyway, shout out.
So, tapos na kayo. Wala na kayo magdagdag. Okay. Yeah, sige. Bago ako magtapos sa tikin, shout out muna ako sa my one and only, not my one and only, but sa anak ko si Rosana, nasa Auckland ngayon. Sabi niya, she is listening to our show.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
yes.
Yeah.
But
Thank you,
sabi
thank you.
niya, please, can you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay, Rosana, but there is a we will what do you call this?
Closed caption.
Yeah, close.
Sa TV.
The
We do
reason
have
that
closed caption.
she do want to listen to us because we normally speak our dialects. I mean, no, it's not all the time. We have this English as well.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand, you can message me, then I can just translate it to you. So anyway, shout out to you, my darling, and we'll see you next month. Unfortunately, you'll be here in Wairapa, but I'll be in Auckland.
Yeah.
So, but she will be waiting for me till I get back because overnight lang tayo doon, di ba? So, yeah, so looking forward to see you, girl. And of course, sa aking may bahay si Edgar nasa Napier ngayon. Yeah, matagal pa siya doon. Unfortunately, hindi siya makakapunta sa championship.
Ah!
I know.
Nako.
And it's just so sad.
Does he normally play? Or he's part of
Yeah,
the
he's a part of the
May team siya.
May team siya. Siya na nga kasama.
Pero siya may role din kasi yan siya sa volleyball competition.
O mayroon din siya. As an officer din.
As an officer.
But hindi siya pwede, as in because of work?
Because of
Malayo
work.
Napier eh.
Hindi, yun lang naman yung rules natin sa sa community being an officer. Priority pa rin ang job. So,
As much as he want to join, but it's just too far away for him. Kung sa Wellington lang pwede, pero
pwede pa
nasa siya
siguro.
sa Napier.
Napier.
Ay, ang layo. How many hours to drive?
4 din.
Oh, so it's not really worth it coming home and
It's
come
not
back.
even Hastings, ano?
Yeah, so
Hindi,
anyway.
kahit Hastings 4 hours din.
So anyway, asawa ko, take good care of yourself and we'll be okay here. All right. So to Rochelle, belated happy birthday to
yeah.
you. And happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
Belated happy
Yeah,
birthday
happy
sa
Mother's
lahat
Day to
ng
all
mga
of
babae.
us.
At saka yung mga naging babae.
Yeah, so that's all for me, Ate Kin.
Okay.
Back to you.
Thank you so much. Would you like to greet as well Dina
Oh,
for her
yeah.
70th?
Oh, yeah. 70th birthday ni Dina Torp o Dina Dagungdong.
Yeah. Oh.
Happy birthday. Thank you, ate, sa panangalian kahapon. Singilin mo na lang si Ella May nung $70 mo. Baka nakalimutan ni Ella May.
$70.
Hindi mo alam yun, no? Isa sa mga perks bilang membro.
Meron ka.
Na
Pag
kapag
70
birthday
ka,
ka,
may $70 ka.
Pag nag-big O ka,
Oh, wow.
40, 50, 60,
Yeah.
70.
Oh, good.
But you
80.
have to be 3 years members cause
Hindi, member ka, long period ka, pero dapat at least doon sa membership mo over the last 24 years,
Yeah.
dapat may 3 consecutive years ka na member.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
So you have a
Pero
list
hindi,
of-
member naman to lagi.
Member naman ako
Ba,
lagi.
nagbabayad yan.
Oh,
tao.
nagbabayad
I always-
Isa yan sa unang nagbabayad, top 10 yan lagi.
well done.
Ikaw ang nade-delay pa minsan. Hindi, yung meeting natin, yun yung pinagbabayad.
I have to every July actually kasi every July yung
Yeah.
First of July.
Yeah, 1st of July mag-start yung renewal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, nagbabayad.
2 months
Automatic, So, malapit na.
Malapit na.
Okay, back to you, Ate.
Thank you so much. It was such an interesting discussion that we had. Okay, hopefully mga listeners namin